like, how is it? And what was his response?
We had one last week, you jack off. Yeah. Man, Sam, I'm sorry you had to sit through that. I really am. I apologize.
The shirtless part, bro. Your eyes don't.
No,
need to see
man.
that.
I heard you guys were all swingers at the beginning and started talking about and I saw the shirtless thing. Oh, man.
I will not apologize for the shirtlessness. All right, look, this is a good-looking man. If you don't think so, then you're a bigot. You're a bigot.
Hey, when you got it, flaunt it.
Maybe some people were like, "Oh, look, MMA. Click on that."
Possibly. Who
For
knows?
us to get 200 subscribers, I'm assuming that 8 million people watched us. 8 million people clicked on it, and 200 of those were like, I could go for this. 10 guys who were worse than him. And he's the one everyone thought. The reason is because he's an ass. It's not It's not because he's not great, because he's not the only one who isn't great. He's just an ass. But people forget, it took 25 years for people to even start talking about him.
Oh, yeah.
And he's been around 30. This is his 30th season.
The Spaniard fella, he's the man. Like, let's just keep it real.
Man.
Oh, so shout out to Idaho Skatesman. I asked him this question. I said, current Taporia versus 2019 Conor McGregor. Who do you think wins?
Taporia.
I don't know, man. 19 Conor, he had the Midas touch. Everything he touched turned to gold.
Taporia's the man, dude. He's so fucking good.
Who you think you hang with him? Like, what's the
I don't think anybody until maybe if he moves up and fights Makachev.
Islam
and Tim, after a rolling thunder kick, 10 seconds. They're throwing. Oh God.
Oh, he's knocked.
He's out.
Holloway knocked out Gaethje with about 2 seconds left. Cold.
Oh my!
Did they stop it?
God.
With 1 second left.
Oh my God! Justin Gaethje is dead. Justin Gaethje just died.
Maybe.
Dude.
Bro Plata, where black people and white people talk nonsense.
Hey guys, what's up? Bro Plata here for you. Solo show, it looks like, for a little while, waiting on Pulse Reloaded to get here. I gotta fix my shit. I had a goddamn just situation before I came on today. Full situation. Don't know why, but technology and me are never the best. So I had to switch the laptops mid-intro because I knew this shit was going to be bad. I just knew it was going to be terrible. I knew that, like, I was going to have this kind of show starting off. Tim's not here. He is on his way to the hotel by the airport, and then he's going to Vegas. He'll be there all through the week. He'll probably drop in later in the show. While we're doing that, let's put up some banners. I know StreamYard. I have banners. I have everything about it right here. This is what I need. This is the most of what I need right now in life. I need the big capital letter thing going on right there. Share it. Share the stream out. Let's get more likes. Let's get more people watching the show. I want to be monetized by at least next year. I want to at least have big enough of a fan base where we can do watch-alongs with you guys behind paywalls, memberships, all that stuff. But the first thing we need is that share. Next, thumb up. Hit the thumbs up button. Subscribe. Subscribe is the big one. And then what you do is you beat that icon notification bell. That's where we go. All right. Kind of a lazy day today. I have some videos I'm going to play for you guys. I'm going to wait until Pulse gets here. Hopefully he actually does get here. We appreciate all of you guys being, like I said, hanging out with us, getting us to the promised land known as bro Plata every single Tuesday. You guys had a good weekend, I hope. I did absolutely all of dick except for on my channel at Scally Bandit. I put on a live stream. I'm going to start doing it every Saturday, playing Sly Cooper in the Thievius Raccoonus. If you remember that game from the PlayStation 2 era, I'm doing that right now. So come check that out. I had to do a couple parts. Oh boy, I see a face in my window, and it is Timothy Danko. Where are you right now?
It's not important where I am, Ray.
Are you in the hotel?
I'm not going to give out that information.
Are you safe?
Define safe.
Have you been taken?
You know, did you think of how many people it would take to take me?
A few.
Like anyone that kidnaps somebody this fat, like, has earned it.
Nah.
They deserve double the ransom.
They probably do. There was a comedian years ago that had a joke where he goes, if somebody wants to actually drug me and take me home and have sex with me, they've earned it. Because he was a big man.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it would take a lot of equipment. You know, you need number one, you need to be forklift certified. You know, and that's not everybody.
Yeah, I was about to say at least a crane, I think.
Mm-hmm.
One of those little crane johns that looks like a truck.
Like a little dolly of some sort. But even that, you know, what's it made? Yeah, how old is it? You got to get a new one. You don't want one that's like 20, 30 years old and started like rusting and eroding, because you don't know if my weight's going to be carried on that thing or not. You don't want to snap midway.
Do you live on an do you have an elevator, or do you have to go upstairs? That's a one step at a time too. Think about that. If you're going to try.
If they kidnapped me, then they had to take me up 4 flights of stairs. They deserve whatever they got. Whatever they wanted, they deserve it.
I agree. I definitely agree on that. But no, yeah, it's Tim Danko's with us. Yay, Tim.
For now, until I annoy my mom too much. She's watching television. I got the Roku. Yeah, I brought the Roku. That's not her name. You know that.
Or Tim's mom.
That's closer.
Okay.
Ray says hi.
Hey, Ray.
She says hi.
Why you gotta be mean to me, man? In front of your mom, of course.
I'm not being. How am I being mean to you?
I don't know. I just want to be an asshole.
It's correcting you. There's levels of white people, and I think it's max white person when you get mad that someone corrects you when you're wrong. That's max white person.
Yeah, it is actually. If you think about it, that is what if white privilege was a thing, that would be the thing they would use often. I think.
If there were belt levels, that's black belt level. Right there.
Mm-hmm. I wrote the book on this 3 hours ago. Now you have to do it. It's my white privilege.
But to answer your question, I am at a hotel close to the airport.
Cool.
I just got back from dinner with Alan. We went to a place called Rival Sports Pub. Would recommend. Pretty good. Yeah, pretty good.
They're fun.
Yeah. It was a little. The vibe was different than I thought. I thought it'd be more of a sports bar vibe, but it's not really.
It's sort of a restaurant-y kind of place.
Yeah, it's more like. I mean, the website made it look like it was like a hard sports bar. And I'm not saying it isn't. There are TVs and there is a bar, but it doesn't really have that vibe. The food's like that. It has like sports bar food, and the food was good. I had a Feeling Dangerous burger. Shout out to Baker Mayfield.
Ooh.
Dude, it had pierogies and sausage on it.
That's sexy.
And I forgot my probiotics, so I'm going to die in the middle of the night. I'm going to. My esophagus is going to split. My esophagus will split in the middle of the night.
Don't say that.
Thank you.
Come back to us, Tim.
Where's Pulse?
I don't know. I told him that we were starting, and then I'm doing an hour and a half, and then going to Mayhall's. So I'm gonna go do that. What?
What? No, it's Tuesday. You do the show on Tuesday. Don't.
I know, but I'm not gonna do a full show.
Why? You,
Because there's not that
there's
much
a
to
reason.
talk about, Tim.
You think. You think.
Except
How many
for
shows have we done where we talk about
Logan
nothing for
Paul
3 hours?
fighting.
That's not going to happen. That's stupid.
It's been announced.
Why?
March 27th on Max. They're doing Logan versus Jake Paul.
Is there a reason? Is there a way like they could both? I don't know. Die? They're not die. But like,
Well, you know what? You don't pray for a Dooku Kim incident, but there
you don't.
where you're like, this could be the one for brain damage to win. Like, this is the one where CTE wins the day, I think.
I mean, I was about to say, like, it would take a lot of money for my brother and I to box each other, but it might be what they're getting paid. Like, whatever the Paul
probably.
brothers are making on that fight is probably the number.
Oh,
So I guess I don't really blame them.
It's got Saudi written all over it.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. That's I mean, beyond gimmicky. The Tyson thing was a gimmick, but this is. I mean, the Klitschko's would never do it, and those guys were the two best heavyweights in the world, and they wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
So you get these fucking idiots. Sorry, Mom. Trying not to curse, but it didn't work very well.
Well, you're talking about Jake and Logan Paul, so the fucking idiot should be the goddamn first words coming out of your mouth.
That is true, but listen, I told you I don't hate them, and I don't blame them. I can't blame them for the hustle and making money. But this one's dumb, dude. Don't do it.
Yeah,
this just don't do it. That's no.
I find it. I think there's going to be an injury somewhere, and somebody because Logan also said he was going to be in the WWE full time now, but he's boxing his fucking brother. Like, what the fuck would you do? Make a choice.
I mean, if this was like I'd watch the Gallagher brothers box each other. Like if they were estranged and we knew they hated each other, that'd be different.
Against the mallet.
That'd be fun. That'd be fun. Like if, like in the movie Warrior, like one of them grew up with their mom, one grew up with their dad, and they kind of like hate each other. That'd be great. That'd be awesome. I'd watch that. But that's not the case. So why? Now, are they insane enough to try and knock each other out for money? I think they are, but I don't want to see it. I don't want to see two brothers fighting. That's awful.
I mean, I'll watch it if it's free on Max. If it comes with like a Max subscription, I'll get like a new.
That's true. If it's on, I probably will turn.
Yeah, if it's a pay-per-view, I want nothing to do with it. If it's free like it was on Netflix, I'm in.
I don't know. Maybe it's because I get along with my brother. I think it's ridiculous. I don't know. Someone hates their brother, maybe they think it's awesome. I don't know.
Oh, I've been very vocal about my relationship with my brother. Like I get it at times, but like on pay-per-view, like that's what it took was a big boatload of cash money in your wallets to like do this, you psychos. Like why? Makes no sense. And Jake claimed he wanted to be a champion. What's this? Where's this rank in the boxing world for you,
anyway,
dude?
That doesn't help you win a championship. Right?
No.
You playing patty cake with your brother on Max. No, I mean,
it's strange.
This is the worst one. I was really after every one of these gimmick fights, I really hoped like, okay, now he'll go and fight a boxer. And the truth is, he did fight some guys that he probably would have fought if he wasn't a YouTuber and he was just a young guy with that same record trying to work his way up. He probably would have fight guys like that are like 25-5 or whatever the guy. And he killed those guys. Like people say he never fought boxers. He did fight a couple boxers, but people forgot because no one watched it.
I was kind of hoping for that. Once he did fight those, actual boxers to get ranked, like I was kind of hoping he would go on a real run, but he hasn't since the Tommy Fury fight. Really, Tommy Fury was the one where it was like he got pwned hard.
He lost, but he didn't look terrible in that fight. He looked like he belonged in there. It wasn't like he got. Dude, a lot of people thought he won that fight. So it wasn't that bad.
But I knew Tommy pulled that out.
Well, guess what? point is, it wasn't like he shouldn't have been in there. He looked fine. He
Yeah.
competed. Wasn't embarrassed. He lost, but he wasn't embarrassed. So why doesn't he fight more boxers? I don't get it.
I don't understand.
But-
And I
also,
want to.
it's just like this. I think Tyson Paul in general was good for boxing. I think it was overall.
Yeah,
Although
you
was
said that.
was a gimmicky fight, but it had a lot of eyes on it, and
Yeah.
a lot of people saw those women fight and those guys before that. I forget their names, but a lot of people watch those guys fight who have never seen those people fight before, and they're legitimate boxers and they got a real stage because of that gimmick.
Yeah.
Now, I can't see how this is good for anybody. This is the
No.
worst gimmick of all, dude. Like they said, what's that joke meme that Jake Paul offered $20 million to push George Foreman down the stairs. That's kind of like fighting your brother.
Kinda. Although I will say this, there is one thing that will save it, in my opinion, and that is I don't have to drive far to go to see it, and it's at the Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse in Cleveland. I would go to it.
Oh, it is?
No,
I didn't know that.
I don't
You didn't
think
tell me that.
it's the venue.
Oh, okay.
But
I
I'm
know
just
what you're
saying,
saying.
it would make what would make me really interested was to go to the Romo Fijo and
Gonna say,
go
we're
check
talking
it out.
we're talking shit about it, but if it's in Cleveland, I might go.
Yeah, I would immediately buy tickets with you. I'd be like, just buy me
Yeah.
one, and I'll Venmo you tonight. Make sure it's under $250, and we're good. Like
We're going to 10 years, by the way.
we're going to 10 years, as in you and I.
No, Alan and I are going, but telling if you want to also go. That
All
Alan
right.
and I are going.
I'll buy tickets tomorrow. I'm gonna bring my girlfriend then. That way it's a couple's night. Your sugar daddy and my beautiful queen.
Mm-hmm. They don't like that. That's the venue, though. I don't. Neither of us like to stand anymore. I'm assuming there's no seats in there.
No. Well, yeah, no, I don't think there is. I think it's standing. It used to be the bowling alley.
Yeah, no. I need to get one of those pairs of pants that have a chair on them. You can kick it out and sit there, like on the back of the pants.
I'll say this: the stage kind of looks dope. I saw it for AEW did a show there in 2 weekends ago. They did a show at that Roxy place, and it was pretty dope. Like the actual venue itself.
That's where 10 Years is playing now. I've seen them play at Rock on the Range, and I'm seeing them play at a bowling alley.
I might actually go to Sonic Temple this year, Saturday.
I saw the
Incubus on Saturday, son.
I saw the lineup for Incarceration. Man, they went hard metal this year. It's like all metal this year.
I'm thinking about going to Sunday for that.
I won't go to any of them. It's hot.
Because it's Kitty. Kitty is there. What's that one band where the dude's a Nazi?
Fantastic Wombats.
Oh, okay. You're starting it early. I see. You're starting the accusations early on them. They're a great band, and you're disparaging them. Go pre-save them on. We're gonna link that pre-save so people can.
You could already if you use Apple Music, it's already live on Apple Music.
Fantastic Wombats, guys. Go check them out. They're
not to be confused with the Wombats. I didn't know there was a band called the Wombats, or else I probably would. I didn't think very hard. The
Wombats is a real band.
Yeah, I didn't know that, but that's fine. No one cares.
The fan base of the Wombats does.
Sure, sure. But my point is, I'm not trying to start it. I'm trying to start a fight. But the album is called Neurotic Gens. There's a carousel of emotions. Don't ask. But it's on. It's already on Apple. It will be at Spotify soon. It will be. It's on YouTube too. You can just not Google, search on YouTube and find it too. I didn't notice that until yesterday.
Well, I'll link it when I'm at Mayhall's. In the bottom afterwards. For the Fantastic Wombats, check them the fook out. Make Tim the Rick Rubin of
Like rid of
AI
AI.
music.
I already want to drop 2 more albums, but I gotta wait.
Yeah, you gotta wait. You gotta like give it 3 months, kind of see where the numbers
Well,
are.
the problem is for the first one, I used Suno version 3.5 songs. And for the second one, I think I'm going to do that too. But now they have version 4. But there's some stuff I don't love about version 4. And I can't mix and match because then it won't sound like the same album.
No,
Because they just sound a bit different.
you gotta
So,
remaster.
well, yeah, but I don't like the way it sounds sometimes. So that's why I don't do that always. It's like the horns don't sound as good and the voices sound different. It's more consistent, but I don't like. So after the third album, they're all going to sound about the same. After that, because I'll switch to 4. But the first 2 are going to be 3.5, which the first one is, and the second one will probably be 2. But then after that, I'm going to go to version 4. I already have a good 12 tracks for version 4. That's going to be good. Anyway, no one knows what we're talking about.
Says hell yeah,
That's true.
we did. The man is right here. How did it feel to fall off that cage?
I am wearing a back brace.
I saw that. It makes me. You look like you're forklift certified with it on.
Mm-hmm. I will show you, but it's like under my gut now on this side.
But Tim, I'm gonna put you on the spot.
What?
I said I'm gonna put you on the spot, and I'm getting some bubble gut right now. I had McDonald's, and I don't think it was good for me.
Is it ever?
No, but talk to the people while I go shit this out.
Are you really gonna pick a dump? He's gonna leave me here.
Emergency! I'm gonna shit my pants. You want me to shit my pants?
It's fine. Hi, everybody. I'm not home. I'm in an undisclosed location. That's why I'm on my phone. Ray apparently has diarrhea, so I'm just waiting for him to get back. I don't know where Pulse is. I don't know if he's showing up or not. He said he was going to. Apparently, that's what Ray said. But who knows? I had a burger today called the Feeling Dangerous Burger, which I guess they named after Baker Mayfield. They didn't change the name after he left. They should have. It changed to something that makes more sense for our current quarterback, like I Am Dangerous Burger. That makes more sense for Deshaun Watson. The legitimately dangerous burger. Maybe. Anyway, it was good. I had pierogies and sausage on it. It's unnecessary. Man, my hairline is getting. What is going on? Also, the entire time I was at the restaurant, I had 2 pairs of sunglasses on my head, which I'm losing my mind. I'm losing it. It's stop laughing. I'm legitimately losing my mind. I'm really nervous about it. The other day, I was at my friend's house. I went inside, forgot to turn my car off. Just left my car it on, running in his driveway. Just forgot to like who forgets to turn off a car when you get out of it? Like I'm losing it, man. I don't know what to do. I don't know. Maybe I'm not getting enough blood in my brain. That makes sense because all my limbs are always numb. I'm falling apart. Anyway, that's it. My blood work was okay. So they were able to find some. Mostly okay. My liver enzymes aren't great. But are there fights this week? There are, yeah. All right, I won't be on Thursday. At least I don't think so. I might, depending on if they do a show. If they do a show Thursday, I mean, it will be like 3:00 where I am, so 4:00. So maybe if I'm not doing anything, maybe. Let's see if I can get kicked out of a casino by trying to do the podcast while I'm playing blackjack. If I'll get kicked out. Although some people like film themselves playing stuff all the time, but I feel like they only let you do that with special permission. They only going to get special permission if you spend a lot of money. And I don't really plan on doing that. So I'm going to Vegas with my mother. She's in the hotel room right now. She's watching Bewitched because she's 108 years old. So it's her birthday today. 108.
Me?
Yes, you. Kidding. I'm saying you're watching Bewitched. It's fine. Classic show. Everyone loved it. Remember that movie they made? No one liked that, did they? It was Nicole Kidman and Will Ferrell. That ate crap, didn't it? I don't think anybody liked that. It didn't go very well. A flop, as it were. Ray, again, is giving birth, I guess. I don't know what he's doing. Do you have any chat? I can't see. Comments. Here we go. Oh, okay, so nothing. Nothing lately. Here it is. Oh, I'm giving you guys a pretty good view of my nostrils.
Did you bring it in acid?
Just my omeprazole. You want one?
No, I have one.
I forgot my probiotic and I'm terrified. What else? Not a whole lot. Oh, there are fights this weekend. It's in Saudi Arabia, of course it is. So that means when I'm in the West Coast time zone, the fights are going to start at 6 a.m. where I'm going to be. So might not be out for that. Who knows? Maybe I will. I'm sure I'm going to be sleeping in like short segments and then playing cards, then sleeping some more, then playing cards. Who knows? Yes, we'll find out. I'm curious what Ray ate at McDonald's that caused him to do this. I feel like he go McRib. I bet he McRib. He went McRib. This is why he's in trouble. I don't know. But it's not good for the show. It's not high quality entertainment right now. But I'm trying to whisper in a hotel room on my phone, moving around like you're watching Cloverfield. I apologize. I had Tourette's. I have shaky hands. I can't hold my phone still. And I don't know where Pulse is. So it'd be better if Pulse was here too. I don't know. He went. You never know where he is. He always said he's going to be here, then he doesn't show up. I mean, I understand he's got life, he's got stuff going on. We're not mad or anything. It's just we never know. It's disappointing when he's not here. So took me way too long to set up the Roku. Just very frustrating. Turns out I needed a special remote, but I got it. You have to make sure we bring it back when we check out. But, yeah. What else? Not a whole lot else. Oh, Super Bowl. Who's excited for Phillies Chiefs? Again, no one. No one's excited. I guess I'm pulling for Philly there. I just don't want three-peat. It's boring. Yeah, not really excited for the Super Bowl. I watch the Super Bowl? Of course I will. Patrick Lamar, I'll watch it. Of course. I've never not watched it, I don't think, but really was hoping for Buffalo and somebody. Could have been Philly. That would have been fine. Almost had it. Almost had Buffalo. You know. We blaming the refs? I'm not, but I see where people are coming from when they are. I'm not. Well, now I'm worried. I hope he's not dead, right? He was just bleeding. What was one of the, the Von Erich brother. One of the Von Erich brothers like had a stomach thing and died, right? In Japan, right? He bled out or something and they didn't, I don't know, something like that. Something like he had a bleed. They found him dead in the hotel room. They didn't know about it. Not sure. Couldn't tell you which one. Dave. It was Dave, I think. I don't know. I'm not the wrestling fan, but I think that's right. Anyway. Sorry for the very unentertaining show right now again. I'm waiting for Ray to come back because he's dying on the toilet, and I am trying to whisper in a hotel room so I do not piss anybody off. And also, my mother is watching Bewitched. So, I'm waiting for Ray to get back. Hopefully, again, I hope it's all right. And I feel bad for the bathroom. I'm sure the bathroom is in shambles right now. Make sure he's done a number on his toilet. Give that toilet a Purple Heart. That's what he would say. Anyway. Yeah, so not too excited about the Super Bowl. Gonna watch it. I think it's one of the reasons why it was kind of more affordable to go to Vegas this week is because this is the weekend between the Super Bowl and the AFC Championship. No football this weekend, unless people are betting on the Pro Bowl flag football games, which is hilarious if they are. I doubt that because maybe people bet on everything. Who knows? But I am in a spinning chair. That's my favorite thing about hotels. It's a good spinning chair. I like this one. The hotel in Vegas has a lot to live up to as far as spinning chairs go because I like the one I'm in currently. Wish the plane had that. Not looking forward to that. Anybody else hate flying? It's not a fear thing as much as it's whenever I have anxiety everywhere all the time. It's not new, but it's just uncomfortable. Like if I was flying privately, I wouldn't be as bummed out. Well, no one would be, but you understand. Like it's not real comfortable, especially as a long flight. It's a 5-hour flight, it's one of the longer domestic flights you can do. I think 6 hours is the longest one, isn't it? Maybe. I'm not sure.
11.
What?
11 hours ago.
Oh, okay. I guess I just said domestic, but I meant continental U.S. But yeah, Hawaii would be further. Of course it would. But I did say domestic, but I meant continental. So, again, sorry, we're blaming Ray. I'm just treading water until he gets back. I don't really have anything else to talk about, unfortunately. Cavs have lost a few. They won last night. They lost a few, but in a row. They've been close, and they're fine. They lost one to Houston. I think it's Indiana. I don't know. I forget. They'll be okay. They're still really good. They're still the best record in the East. They'll be fine. I need to get to a game. Maybe sometime after I get back. Who knows? Who knows? I'm pretty tired now. But man, now I'm worried. He may be dead.
We're going to the bathroom?
Yeah, he may have literally shit his guts out. Gonna die in the toilet like Elvis. Hope not. Again, I'm curious to what McDonald's he ate to make him do this. I bet it was McRib. Is the McRib back still? I think it is. That would do it. That would do it. The McRib. Death by McRib. Sorry. And there's no one in the chat, so that doesn't help either. Look. Yeah, it never helps. I would call him, make sure he's okay, but I'm using my phone right now. So, I don't know. I feel like he's been gone forever, hasn't he? I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not. A little worried about the weight of my suitcase. Well, more my mother's than mine. I'm afraid I don't know what they're going to do if it's over. I remember check bags used to be 50-pound limit. Now it's, just the thing about the budget airlines. The tickets are cheaper than they pack everything on. And apparently, if it's over 40, they have another fee. I don't know. You got to pay enough to get check bags to begin with, let alone one that weighs 140 pounds. Is my nose red or is it just the camera? Can't tell. Let me see. I don't know. I'll look later. Although I do have like a perpetually runny nose always. But I was worried the other day I had pink eye. Luckily that's stopped. I think it was allergies or something. I am allergic to my cats, at least one of them. And she gets on the blankets, and then my blankets get on my face, and then my eyes get red, and then I think I have pink eye. So that's how that goes. Again, these are things that it says at the bottom if you want to, or not. That's cool. Usually it's not me sitting in a spinning chair waiting for Ray to get off the toilet. It's usually not what happens. What would he do if I wasn't here? Would he end the show? Probably. The other option is him doing the show from the toilet, which if he was going to do that, then I've taken something from you and I apologize. Because that would have been high class entertainment. Right? Just ripping it on the toilet, trying to talk about fights. That would have been amazing. That would have been the best show we've ever had. So, man, I'm starting to get worried. Do I have any messages from him? Let me check. No. Anybody else watch the how do I get into this now? Anybody else watch the GFL draft? We watched that on Friday. I think it's fake. It didn't seem like a real draft. Or at least it was done a long time ago. I don't know. It didn't look like a draft. There was no war rooms. Right? There was no intern tripping over a phone cord with a post-it note with a pick on it. There's some of that. Hi, Ryan Kills. How you been, brother? Just waiting for Ray to get off the toilet. Apparently, he's dying on the toilet, but we'll see. Who knows? It's been gone a while. Like how long until should I call somebody? I don't know if I have his mom's number. Hope somebody's okay. Should I call 911? Ryan Kills, I can't see what your profile pic is, especially because I'm on my phone. I have no idea what it is. I can't make it out at all. I mean, it's hard anyway, but it's really hard when. Yeah, I can't tell what it is at all. So can't help you there. Oh my gosh, he's alive. You're right. He's breathing heavy. He's sweating. His hair's all messed up. What's going on?
It came in heavy and hard. I don't know what happened. I have no idea.
What did you eat?
My regular, which is a double quarter.
You did. You're lying, dude. You went McRib.
No, I'm not a McRib guy.
I don't think anyone really is.
I don't think I've ever had a McRib in my life.
The McRib is genius marketing. They take it away just long enough for people to forget they don't like it.
Yeah. Yeah.
They go, don't remember. Yeah, it's no one liked it, I don't think.
No, yeah, it's called nostalgia. That's what people are too heavy on right now. Also, I'm in a bit of a pissy mood because I got what my is gonna be for fucking this year.
It's not as much as you thought.
It's been going down since the fucking a certain old man that's no longer in fucking office.
Well, so you're going to blame him? He's not the president.
I was just having this argument. I had good tax checks under Obama. I had great tax checks under Obama. They were fantastic. They were. I will praise all be to the one true president of my lifetime. But and then Trump, I had great ones. Biden, nope. You're not allowed to have money, I guess. I guess the taxes are theirs. They do nothing with it. And then
I don't know why you're complaining. He's not the president. I don't know why you're complaining about
anymore, but it's from 2024.
But it's 2025, though.
It's from then.
Well, why have egg prices gone up since he's been in office?
Because, goddamn, because they had a bunch of chickens killed in California.
I mean, that would make sense. One thing, though, I don't worry about egg prices because even when egg prices are high, it's still not very expensive compared to other things. I mean, understand $4 is a lot for eggs, but compared to other things, it's still one of the cheaper things you can eat. So I don't freak out about it too much. It would take a lot for me to price out of eggs completely. I mean, we get to $10, I'll stop buying eggs.
Go
But
up. That's when I start. Once I can't get my Fago fix and it's not $1.90 or $1.99 anymore, that's when I know the economy has really gotten bad, is when Fago prices spike to $2.99. I'm not spending $2.99 for red pop. Go eat a tit, bro.
you know how much I want to see. I want to see the protests of juggalos on Fago prices. I really wish there was like a juggalo in full face paint at like a town hall meeting or something, asking politicians how they're going to bring down Fago prices.
ICP had a million juggalo march years ago, and to be honest with you,
how many did they get?
I think it was like 50,000.
That's a lot.
Yeah, they got a lot of people at like the mall in DC for it. They actually had it was like between I think it was like 20 to 50,000. They had thousands of people.
That's a lot.
But no, yeah, you would have a million juggalos on the floor of Capitol Hill, like going out the door.
Are there a million juggalos, you think, in America? I mean, that's like 1 in every 400 people.
Worldwide, I think worldwide it's in the millions. Because juggalos, they never die.
I think they die.
We don't.
No, so you'll live forever.
Yeah,
that's
the wicked clowns never die.
Fago and face paint. That's the Jinko jeans. That's the secret.
I want it burned with a like glass Fago bottle. I want one custom made for me when I die, and burned with me in my ashes.
Did you read Brad Weiner's obituary? R.I.P. Brad Weiner. He's a good guy.
Buddy.
Haven't seen him in a long time, but did you read his obituary?
Kinda. I don't remember.
There wasn't much in it. The only thing it said is that Brad enjoyed naps and the McRib. That's all it said.
Good Lord. He did. He enjoyed all of those things.
So I told Alan, I'm like, dude, if I go before you, you could write my obituary. He's like, what am I going to write? He's like, it's going to be like that. It's going to be like Tim, like naps and Creed.
Yes, we will put that down as your thing.
I'm like, definitely put that in, but I don't want it to be the only thing. Ryan, you know what? I can't tell what his profile pic is. I can't tell. So, what is it?
I don't know.
I can't tell.
Yeah, I don't know. Put it in the Discord. I'll take a look at it.
Is this something that's going to get us kicked off YouTube for showing?
Probably. It looks like a guy hovering over another guy, shirtless. So I'm not quite sure.
Oh, good. Nice and gay.
Nice and gay.
Nice and gay.
Oh, fuck. Text
I was going to wait until, see where he is, because I was going to wait until he got here. But then I had to, I was just wading in water.
I was going to an open mic. He thinks I'm probably there now.
Wait, what?
I told him I was going to Mayhall like after an hour and a half. I was just gonna go to an open mic after the show, after the podcast.
Call him. Call the man.
I'm just gonna message him. I can do this by myself.
Ray, my mother's watching Bewitched.
The original Bewitched?
Yeah, not the movie, not the problem.
Yeah, please. I would have been like, don't tell me she's watching the movie, dude.
Yeah, didn't that thing eat shit pretty hard? Like it did, right? No one liked it. It flopped real hard.
Family Guy made a joke about how bad Bewitched was.
Yeah, I mean, people loved Nicole Kidman and Will Ferrell, but that just didn't work out.
And I'm a fan of Bewitched. I loved Bewitched as a kid. Uncle Arthur, fucking her mom, Darren. Which, do you know why there were two Darrens?
Why were there two Darrens?
One had throat cancer, and so they had to replace him with another guy.
That's wild when they're like, we're not going to kill off the character. We're just going to replace him. I feel like that's disrespectful, is it not?
It's the 60s, dude. That 60s. They
I
get no
understand. Like,
shits.
right. They wouldn't do that now, but you would
Remember
think
the
if
two
people would have
Christies?
problems with it.
There were two Christies on what was the show? Or no, it was Christie's cousin that replaced Christie on Three's Company. They just put another ditzy blonde into the Thigh Master chicks spot.
Didn't they keep doing John Ritter's show after he died? Oh, it was like David Spade or something. Right? He was a different character though. It was 8 Simple Rules for Dating My Teenage Daughter.
Oh yeah,
Right?
I
I'm
don't
pretty
remember.
sure he died.
I didn't watch that show.
He died, and I think they killed him off on the show or something.
Okay.
But then they just kept doing the show. I think not for long. I want to think it was David Spade. I could be wrong. I mean, they did that in News Radio too, but News Radio had multiple main characters.
And Spin City too. Didn't they didn't it go from Michael J. Fox to Spade or somebody?
He didn't die, but it's a little different.
He got replaced because the MS was getting bad.
Parkinson's,
that's right.
But yeah, I'm not sure. I don't exactly remember. I think we're all pretty close about all the things we're saying. We're pretty close. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure I'm right about John Ritter, but I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I definitely know that News Radio went on for a little bit without Phil Hartman, but that was a show with there wasn't one main character. Kind of, it was
multiple. Yeah,
he was the guy, but they still go on. They go on with it, but they killed him on the show, right? It's not like they just replaced him. That would be ridiculous. Could you imagine?
Yeah, no.
That's definitely something they don't do now. But it's crazy that they did it back then.
Oh yeah, all the time.
That's wild.
The what was another big one? Two
one thing if it was a contract. To who?
Even though she didn't die, the second Darlene as well.
They did it in Harry Potter from Dumbledore. They did that.
Yeah.
It's a little different though because you had a book series to finish, right? You needed that character. That's a bit different. Yeah, I don't think that's disrespectful. That's different. Now, if you're writing new material, that's different, right? But they weren't. Right? You're finishing the series with the books, so I feel like that's completely fine. And I feel like the actor who passed, I don't know his name, but I feel like my guess is he would have been okay with that as well. My guess. I don't know. Can't speak for the man, obviously, but I'm guessing.
So good. So good film and TV. But yeah, I love Bewitched. Bewitched is dope. I used to watch it on TV Land all the time when they had all the 60s and 70s TV shows.
Somebody send me $150. I'll get a haircut tomorrow.
Oh God!
And a shave.
Oh God!
$150.
You gotta do like Zach Galifianakis in Hangover. You gotta have the slicked back hair, and
well, I do every time I come out of the shower, and I comb it until it dries. It's like that.
I know, but I'm talking full, Gordon Gekko helmet fucking head, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Lego piece.
I wouldn't mind getting a haircut at that barbershop speakeasy at Cosmo, but it's expensive. And
how much
I'm
is
not gonna
cut there? $40, $50?
Dude, come on. It's Vegas.
Really?
75.
Okay. All right. I'm not gonna
but
hate
that's just the haircut. If I wanted him to mess with this, it's another 30.
Again, okay. Plus, you're a speakeasy. After I get my hair done, I can go and have a drink or whatever.
Walk through the janitor's closet. Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be worth it. 150 is not bad.
If I wasn't on,
another 50
a limited amount of money. If I wasn't trying to limit my spending, I might do it, but I don't know.
Well, Dono link down below for Tim's haircut and beard shave tomorrow.
Where's the let me film it?
Oh man. If you were like at your place right now, I would show you like some videos, but I feel like you being in a hotel room, some of them are not videos like I'd want your mom like seeing or hearing.
I have my headphones in.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
I wanted to play you a couple of videos because really we got nothing besides like talking about the GFL draft, which was
Well, we did that on Friday.
I know, but I've had it like time to marinate on it and like really think about it because it hurt me a little bit emotionally to like watch some of the interviews. Some of the
I think they did their best. The picks are all fake, and they did their best.
Yeah, but seeing Tony Ferguson try and like talk himself into like
again, I don't agree with you. I think he wants to fight bad. I don't think he can live without fight.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. He's talking.
Would he rather be in the UFC? He'd rather be in the UFC, but they don't want him anymore. And I don't want to see him fight anymore. But
no,
although I watched him fight Dylan Danis. Who's he with? He's with a different team, right? Is he with New York?
He's with New York,
Miami?
Yeah, New York or Miami, one of those.
But I mean, when the cards come on, if I can watch them for free, I'll watch them. I'm going to watch them
if they're free.
I mean, there's a lot of names on there I'd watch just because of their names. And I hope they have some fight in them. And a couple of them, I'm sure they do. Sage Northcutt has fighting them. Kevin Lee has fighting them. I believe they're on the same team, aren't they? I'm not sure.
I think.
There's other guys that I know have fight in the left. Pettis, I'm sure does. And he's not the only one. Apparently, Uriah Faber was 26 now. Went from 43 to 26. All right. Let's try to watch this. I don't know if I can see it very well.
It's let's see if I can zoom this in at all. Hold on.
I look like a great grandfather trying to use Zoom right now.
No, I can't zoom it. I don't think.
Are those Nazis?
No, it's a Christmas cruise.
Okay.
I guess. And these people are just walking around like this.
I don't know what happened. House TV. Whoa!
It's a Christmas family event. This is inappropriate for 2024. It's inappropriate for any time.
Was this the Tesla company Christmas party?
Elon just thrown out in front there. He's just happy to be there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that video. When I saw that, I'm like, I have to show Tim this racism. Hold on, I gotta close that because. Oh no, what's going on here? Oh.
Would you go on like the inappropriate humor cruise, like a bunch of like guys who couldn't hack into stand-ups, like like a ridiculous cruise, stuff like that?
If they were paying to be booked on it, yeah, I would.
I think that'd be funny
because I'd be the best one there. Like by bad comedy standards, I would be the best one there. Probably.
Like Ari Shafir's amazing racist cruise.
His new special, by the way, fucking slaps.
I believe you. Oh, I could download some stuff for the plane. Maybe I'll download that.
Yes, download America's Sweetheart. Go check that out on Netflix. I watched it last night. High as shit. I smoked every vape I still had. And like hit a couple bowls, sat down, and was like, I have Netflix. Let's check out the new Ari Shaffer thing.
Yeah, early on I was just gonna say early on I wasn't a big fan of the stand-up, but I liked Jew, and I'm assuming I think it's just getting better, and that's why I like him more.
Yeah, he's definitely hitting, I think, his stride. And America's Sweetheart is such a misnomer for this fucking album that
Well, I'm
it's
sure
like,
it is.
it is dark. Like you'll be
I'm sure.
watching it when you're over like fucking, Nebraska or something, and you'll just all of a sudden go, Jesus fucking Christ. It's and like it just the way he sets up every joke and how it's about looking on the bright side and the positive side of life and all this stuff, and then he goes into a joke and you're like, motherfucker. Like, what the fuck, man? Oh, he's the best. I love Ari now. Like, yeah, Jew was where I really kind of got on him, but also when he was hosting This Is Not Happening and telling like his stories, I loved those a lot.
I thought Jew was one of the best specials I saw in a long time. Just because it was number one, it was so different. But anyway, I think he had a small bullseye that he was trying to hit, and he nailed it.
Yeah.
So if anyone hasn't seen Artist Affairs, Jew, also like, what does that mean? I mean, yeah, it's about religion, like the whole thing is, but it's funny.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I don't, without being like really, what's the word I'm looking for? I mean, it's not. I mean, he's Jewish, so it's not anti-Semitic at all. And at one point, he was trained to be a rabbi, so he has an actual, really interesting perspective.
He knows the Torah and all that stuff. Fuck
right.
yeah.
It's also really funny. It was a great special. I thought it was awesome.
Yeah.
But I will watch that one. I believe you. That's good.
It's very
Do you have any other videos?
I haven't watched anything on Netflix except that. Like
I mean, do you have any more videos to show?
Yeah. I love. I didn't realize clowns had rules. Like,
okay,
I found a video of this broad.
No driving in a car with less than 16 people. Like,
hold on. Wait. Oh, come on. Move up. I got the last video is gonna slap.
is this confessions of a former clown?
No, it's I'm trying to find there we are.
I'd watch that.
It says obey the clown rules or else. Oh, what is this? Why is Facebook doing this? Gosh darn it. So mean. What the hell? There it is. Where are you? Come on, load. This is BS. Gosh darn. Why? Oh, here it is.
Oh, Lord. Where's
this? Is like that's like a porcelain clown face, but look at this woman.
Okay.
That is a Karen if you've ever seen one right here. But then you got the fake clown right here, just looking into your soul, Tim. Looking into that soul. My eyes were drawn to this fucker immediately.
That's all that we're looking at here.
Yeah, and she just explains stuff like clown law.
Rules you need to remember as a clown: no smoking, drinking, cursing, chewing gum, and never appear in public in partial clown. You need to design your own face.
So that's why it didn't work out for Steve-O.
Maybe
Probably too much heroin.
Yeah, I wasn't ready for that accent. I should have been, but it threw me off guard.
I wanted to.
Is that it? Do you have another one?
Yeah, one more for you, and then I'll let you go and watch Bewitched.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. This I found my new favorite sport.
It's already on longer than expected. Okay.
I found my new favorite sport. I have to go back to my messenger for it. Take that down.
I like that Josh Barnett wrestling video you sent me because it kind of looked real. It looked real-ish. I mean, that's the most real I've seen any wrestling.
That's why I love Josh Barnett, the pro wrestler, because he got what he was and like understood the assignment of just being an MMA guy in pro wrestling who can, look at a guy while he's got him in a Z guard arm thing and go, "Are you ready to move?" And like, let's get this done. Like he's the kind of guy you want.
Like I could watch,
but
that,
yeah,
maybe.
Yeah, I wish there was wrestling organizations like that, like just straight up grappling organizations, and who knows how much of it was a shoot. Hold on, why is it? Gosh, stop.
Yeah, because that looked like a fight compared to other stuff I watched. You know, I was complaining about wrestling. I'm like, if they get kicked out when they're pinning, why don't they just pin them again? You know, but like that was the kind of stuff that was happening in that video, so that was interesting.
Yeah, because again, Josh gets it. Josh understands.
It looks like a real yeah. It didn't look. It looked like I said. I wasn't 100% sure if it was fixed or not. That's never the case with any other wrestling I've seen.
Well, yeah, because Josh Barnett was taught by the disciples of Frank Gotch. So it's like you're basically looking at a guy who is like a person from a person to the originators of professional wrestling in the world. So
if you could get Barnett on, I mean, Barnett would be a really good get. I mean, we can talk to that guy about anything forever. I mean, he'd be perfect.
If I got Josh Barnett on here, I'd cream my pants. I would be so nerdy.
I mean, it might not be impossible. He might be able to pull it up. I mean, some of these people you go after, there's no way we're ever getting them. But Josh Barnett, maybe.
Probably. And he does he does a show like that every year called Bloodsport, where the ring looks like that, the fighters are dressed like that, and they wrestle.
He has some whiskey too.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
Yeah. Let's talk to him about whiskey. So did you find the video or not?
I did, and here's the video.
Okay, all right. Okay.
I got it keyed up, and this is my new favorite sport, Tim. It's women slapping asses, and you have to make them cross a line or fall forward to win.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice. Oh, great sound effect right there. Yeah, that's my favorite sport, Tim.
I just see this done in like a basement of a dive bar. There's like 40 dudes in seats throwing money around.
I would be one of those 40 guys. I'm not gonna lie.
Just fill with cigar smoke. Just throwing hundreds to the floor.
That would be fun, but I will let you go back and finish up the show.
All right.
And
let me know if you're doing a show Thursday. I might pop on depending on what I'm doing.
Okay. Yeah, we'll probably do a show because we got that early morning card that you're gonna be poolside for.
Well, the pool won't be open, but maybe I'll hit the sports book. Who knows?
For sure. But good to see you, baby. Be safe.
No problem. Yep.
And I'll close out the show in about 27 minutes and have some fun. You guys have a good
later, everyone.
Bye. Tim Danko, everybody, getting himself to Vegas with his mother. That's right. Tim Danko going to Vegas tomorrow. He'll be in town on vacation, going to see Shania and Nate Bargatze while he's out there. So yeah, it should be fun. We're gonna talk Thursday more about the Israel Adesanya Abu Dhabi fight that's going to be happening this Saturday at like 6:40 in the morning. This thing's going to be on early. This thing's going to be like, I don't know why it's starting this early, but I get why it's starting this early, but I don't know why he's on this card. I don't at all, but we'll talk more about it Thursday. The big thing I wanted to talk about to close out the show is the GFL draft. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in the rosters for this too here. If you watched the GFL draft this past Saturday night, it confirmed something to me that, and I had time to ruminate on this. I had time to think about this. I had time to think about the presentation of the GFL draft. What's up, Johnny Smith? Good to see you. And what we watched over 3 hours. That's another point of contention. It was 3 hours long. That you can go watch the breakdown or the live reaction to the GFL draft on our channel. Go to our channel, give a subscribe, give a like. We're going to start doing a lot more different content and really start to build a resume here, or a portfolio of different kinds of content on this channel. Not just the podcast anymore. I think it's time we really do get our hands on some stuff. But the GFL draft. Let's have a nice little discussion about what we all watched. Me and Tim were talking about it, but I want to kind of give a full analysis on what we watched. If you were watching Maz's thing, I think he might have had the same stuff. Draft is not really a draft. No, it's not. It was a show draft. It was basically just there to make the league look like it's on par with the NFL when it really isn't even on par with the XFL. The Women's National Football League probably puts on a bigger draft than what we just watched on Friday night on YouTube. YouTube DAZN had it. A waste of 3 hours, in my opinion, says Johnny Smith. I agree with you, dude. Like, the fact that it was 3 hours, and really filled with little to no content, off kilter. It's sad when your own podcast, this lowly, simple little podcast of ours, has better production quality and better video quality, some of it, than the GFL draft had when it came to bringing up videos on time, showing everything, getting everything going. What we do on StreamYard, we could have done for the GFL. We could have, without a doubt. This would have been straight down the middle. Every single little thing would have been played on time. I mean, how much money, be honest with yourself, how much money, and I've full disclosure, I am in very minimal talks right now, to try and get GFL people on this show. Okay? I am not somebody who is going to not be my authentic self, as they say, when it comes to what I'm watching, what I'm seeing, and how everything on this thing was just one of the biggest clusterfucks in the history of sports. I mean, this thing, it hurts me to have this level of wishing that there was something that it would have been way cooler than what it was. I had a low bar. It was ankle level, and they ended up tripping on themselves and falling face first into the concrete. I don't know what happened. I don't know how it happened. I don't know why it happened. I don't get it. You couldn't keep track of it. You couldn't keep track of the draft because there wasn't any kind of. I was hoping for a lower third, kind of like what we have over here. I mean, we don't really use our banners that often because we don't really have that many that can be used. I mean, I'm being honest. But to not even have, just have little nameplates on the lower left of the screen while you're watching it from the perspective of the viewer. Just have those little tiny things. No photos, no teams. There wasn't even teams on the some of them. Like they would just say the number 58th pick, Yoel Romero. Like when was he drafted? Who took him? Like what? And all of a sudden the thing of John Jones is playing. How much did John Jones get for this? How much did the GFL put of the budget for this draft, which should have only probably been, let's be honest, okay? TriCaster, really good one, probably 10K if you're going like 4K good like TriCaster. But you paid John Jones, which is probably 15 of those. Once we get fights, I'm hoping it gets better. But I think what does that say? Geriatric fighters are gonna die. Yeah, the matchmaking. Where's the matchmaking gonna be? Like, is it gonna be veterans versus? Is there gonna be like little divisions where like the legends only fight the legends? Where are we going with this GFL? I don't like the point system for a loss. Like, you should get 0. There's no point for a fucking loss. It's dumb. Like, it's a game at that point. It's a points game. You basically just got to get enough points and then be like, I won by 1. Like, if that happens, this league's over. This league's over. This league will not stand. This league will not stand. I'm sorry. And again, I want them on this show, but I'm not going to lie to them. I'm not going to be somebody who, I want it to work. Don't get me wrong. Want it to work. I want this to work so bad because I have watched organization after organization after organization after organization. My first ever full MMA event was Strike Force in like 03. Okay, or whenever Strike Force started going on Showtime. That when we had Showtime, I was able to watch all the Elite XC, Strike Force, all that stuff on Showtime on Saturdays. Okay? What I'm really afraid of is the absolute lack of interest this probably will. I know they're trying to have names. I said it earlier with Tim. I think Tony Ferguson. Tony Ferguson's talking himself into this. Like, he knows it, but he can't live without it, as Tim said. I think he is trying to get his mind right to fight, but his body is not going to go with him. It's just not. He's done. Uriah Faber, who knows? Is there drug testing? Is there drug testing? Because if there's no drug testing, let this league become the biggest organization in the world. Just let it happen. Because the competition, Frank Mir on TRT, I want to see it. I want to see these freak show fights, but I don't want to watch regular Tony Ferguson fight like a 20-year-old guy. It just wouldn't work. I don't like it. Again, the draft was weird. That draft was not Verdum will beat Sham with no testing. With no testing, Fabricio Verdum crushes all. Alexander, it'll be him and Alexei Oleinik in the heavyweight world championship tournament final or whatever. I guarantee you, if they're doing TRT, Vitor Belfort's going to come out of retirement. This whole league is going to change the world if they don't test. If they get tested, league's over. because you're not going to have, Frank Mir might have the best chance out of any heavyweight because he's a jiu-jitsu guy. He's definitely not the best mentally right now. We've all seen him. Yoel Romero at 220 220, I think, or 200. Jesus Christ. Imagine Yoel Romero just going at it. I don't see this working. I don't see it working. Full disclosure, and we're in discussions, very light discussions, to talk with people from GFL. Don't know who, don't know how. But yeah, dude. I don't see the GFL working, and it's a shame. It's a darn shame that they're not going to be able to be, what they want, which is a competitor to the Ultimate Fighting Championship. There's no way, absolutely not. You look at the roster, you look at the age of that roster. They have one bad show that the 50% of that revenue goes to all the fighters. They get a couple thousand people in a 20,000 seat arena. It's over. They better have 6 months worth of dates already booked in arenas as we speak that have rock solid contracts. The deposits better be paid on those arenas that they're going to be doing, because they're trying to also do this with football. I watched a little bit with Moss and Schaub and Robin Black, all on Moss's channel. MMA Holes, go check them out. Shout out to the kings of casual MMA talk. But you look at this, and you look at the foundation of sand that it's already built upon. You look at the guys that they signed and didn't get drafted. What's that going to be like? Is there going to be like a Rule 5? Is there going to be, where are we going with this league? Because it's only 6 months. That's on you, Johnny Smith. That's on you, bud. But you look at this league, you see the names, you see the coaches. I mean, Ray Longo, who's going to be the GFL guy? Who's going to be the GFL guy? Oh, and I want to give my thing on Stevens versus Alvarez from BKFC. Some Moss was live for that as well. We don't do live that often. We should, but we don't. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, do all the things. Because I Eddie Alvarez, time to go, kid. But the GFL, the Global Fight League, officially is a ticking time bomb of money. This is an absolute certainty that we all should come to the realization that a lot of these names, do they still have the drawing power? Will they only sell this amount of money at, the Barclays Center? So they're not going to Madison Square Garden. MSG will not host that. If they do, they're nuts. Because they're not going to make money on it. They're not going to make money. And your rented MSG is insanity. Unless they get China, Japan, Russia, they're toast. Yeah, if they don't break into those markets, it's over. It's over. London is one of them. Where are they going to go? The O2? I don't think the O2 is going to want Global Fight League, and I don't think they're going to sell the amount of tickets that they think. This is a money bomb. This is a money bomb that's going to disperse somewhere probably. I'm going to give it until June. I'm giving it until June. It's a 6-month league. I think it starts like in April. The first event that they're shooting for is like April. I don't see it working. I don't see it working. I wish it did. It's not. It's not going to work. There's no way this is going to work. Yeah, 3 to 6 months, it's done. We'll hopefully they find like a streaming partner. I don't see it working. I don't even see their website getting traffic for live events. Like I know DAZN is doing something with it, but if they make us pay like a 6 months, I'll pay 6 months of a subscription if GFL is included. If GFL is included, come to me and we'll talk. I'll throw some money down for a DAZN subscription all day, every day. If it's free with the subscription, you might be high. I don't know. But you look at what they're doing, and you're just like, I don't see it. There's no there with the GFL, the Global Fight League, at all. And it kind of sucks because I was hoping that this would be some kind of cool thing, and just the lack of presentation for the draft and lack of just kind of give a fuck for some reason in the way it was covered. The lackadaisicalness, whoever the Full Sail University kids, they got to fucking work the TriCaster, 7 beers and two oxys. I might be. Hopefully you're okay, buddy. Be careful with that. But I don't see it working. I don't, and it hurts. It hurts. But what I'll do is watch the highlights of Jeremy Stevens versus Eddie Alvarez for BKFC's January event, and I tried to buy a year of BKFC online. I guess they only do a month. They gave me a full refund for the year, and I never was able to use my subscription. I was sad because I wanted to watch some BKFC. I love Eddie too, Johnny Smith. Let's put your comment up. We do comments all the time. If you want to leave a comment down below, you're new to the show. We're always getting it done here in Bro Plata. But I don't want Eddie Alvarez to fight anymore either. I want Jeremy Stevens to have an illustrious BKFC career. That would be so good. Connor called him out afterwards, but when he punched Eddie Alvarez in the face, you could tell that Eddie's jaw was pretty jacked. I mean, he caught him right about here. He had him. And the way the jaw moved to the left or to the side, Eddie was done. There we are. I'm gonna put Johnny Smith down right there. Yes, do that. I don't want to see Eddie Alvarez fight anymore. I think I'm done on the Eddie Alvarez train. Connor too fast for Eddie. Yes. Again, going to the mat. If you want to talk about one of the greatest fights in Madison Square Garden history, performance-wise, Connor's 155 title was just absolutely speed incarnate. That fight, he was on a roll. He was waiting for that fight, and he got it. But Eddie Alvarez, I think it should be done. He got caught in, I think, what was it, second round. He got clipped, and really didn't like it. And then that third round just right into the face of Eddie Alvarez, and his corner called it from the stool. Eddie Alvarez, I think, should not fight anymore, just in general. Like maybe rolling turn. If you want to do jiu-jitsu tournaments, you want to do some EBI shit, you do you, boo boo. But like, stay out of the punchy kickies. I don't need Eddie Alvarez to do that. He's too much of a legend. I loved him on Bully Beatdown. He was fantastic on that show. But I'm looking forward to possibly Conor versus Jeremy Stevens in the UFC or a BKFC. I could see it happening. I could see Conor telling Dana to eat his ass and go, I'm the fucking owner, one of the owners of this company. I'm gonna fuck up a dude in bare knuckle and fuck my hands up. Eddie was good against brawlers, but not speed and controlling distance. No, not you. Yeah, no. He wasn't that good. I hate to say it, wasn't that good. All right, you heathens. I think it's time we call it a night. I'm gonna go over to an open mic and do a minute with a bunch of comedians in Lakewood, Ohio. So I'm going to go have fun at that. We'll talk to you Thursday. We'll break down the Israel Adesanya thing. Tim will be dropping in from Las Vegas. And as always, you sexy, sexy bitches, we'll see you at the Kumite, fam.